Hey everyone, welcome back to another Quinfall video. In this video, we're going to talk about three things that could really make this game even better. I know that the devs are doing stuff, actively working on stuff, especially with the latest update we got. I thank you guys for that. I think that is really cool. I honestly believe and do feel that your intentions are genuine with the game, that you really want this to become something really good. And I honestly do think it can become something good. I'm enjoying my time playing the game. But there's an initial three things that I think would actually help make this even better, especially for new players coming in. Number one is the individual altars. When you put those down, you go to build your own house, design, whatever it might be, you have to keep in mind that anything that you are doing as far as active gathering out in the world, whether it be fishing, cutting down trees, etc., you're getting altar experience. And I built a small little house, and I ended up losing the entire house because once that altar leveled up and was ready to go to level 2, I was not given the option to take my time, my real life time, to gather the materials needed to level it up to the next level. Instead, everything started decaying, and I did not have the money or the real life time to put in to farming, these higher end materials to upgrade it. And of course, I ended up tearing the whole thing down, letting it go, because there's no way I could have done it in time. Please change that on the individual altars. When it's time to level up an altar, do not make everything start decaying. As long as we have all the required materials in there for the level that altar was at, give us the time at our leisure to gather those materials at our leisure and then level it up to the next level. That's my first gripe, because I'm glad I didn't build something really bigger, and I was planning on doing it because it takes quite a bit of money and time investment to do that. The second one is the fast travel. Now, I totally get there should be a cost associated with fast travel. But honestly, as a player, if I could get around the map and have that quality, that quality of life, that convenience, and not have to pay almost, 100,000 a coin, 150,000 coin just to go one way from one place to another, I would stay in the game longer and put more time into the game. You have to keep in mind that people kind of set up shop in one area, because when you're working in one area, you have your storage. You also have the storage of stuff from the marketplace that comes back from stuff that is not sold. So, I'm positioned right here, right now. And I'm here right now because I'm close to a port. And I'm kind of working this area around here. But, I would like to come out over here and, let's say, come up here and farm up in this area right here. I'd like to be able to fast travel over here without having to pay 166,000 coin to fast travel one way. Could we please make something where, say, okay, well, first of all, obviously, I totally agree with the fact, yes, you need to come out, you need to manually explore and uncover all these areas. And maybe, if I were to go to this town, I could rent a house here. And upon renting a house, maybe there's some kind of an option that can be available with renting that house that allows me to fast travel to that house, say, free of charge, with a cooldown of 1 hour. I'm not saying take away the cost involved. I mean, obviously there would be cost. You come to a new town, you got to rent a house, and you have a 1 hour cooldown. You still have to come out, you still have to explore the map, etc., etc. But, that puts me closer to what I have to do rather than, okay, I've got to spend, 20 minutes on an auto ride out here. People have real life, and that really takes away from our ability to have that immersion. And even though I have a good amount of earned money in the game through my own efforts, I'm not going to pay 150,000, 160,000 coin to go from one place to another when I'm going to have to turn around, spend 20 more minutes to come back here to deal with inventory in my marketplace storage that didn't sell. Please do something about the fast travel. The third thing that would be really nice to see, and it is already here to a point. We do have different obvious biomes. We come from the forest area, the temperate areas. We have an obvious change into the desert type of area. That is really cool. But there is so much similar stuff in each area that it just, I don't know, it feels kind of weird. I mean, like, over here, clear over here around the beginning area, we have rhinos, pretty close to that. But yet you're going to find rhinos everywhere else across the map in different areas. I think as things get further developed, if they're going to actually be more of a designation for particular wildlife and things that actually correlate with regions based on, weather, the actual temperate zone rating of a region. I mean, desert is obviously different than your forested regions, your mountain regions, and whatnot. I do understand there's two regions that are, not unlocked, which would be up here, and of course, clear up here. I mean, this is a pretty big map. It would be nice to have other points of interest along the way. And, I know there are points of interest. I do realize that we have the treasure rooms along the way. I think that's really cool. But a little bit of animal diversity according to the regions would be kind of nice. I don't know how easily you could do that, but it would add to the immersion, the experience that we have as players when we're going from point A to point B. But these are just my thoughts, putting about 150 hours into the game so far. I really do enjoy the game, but something that would personally, the biggest thing on my list would be the fast travel. If we could have some type of a thing to where, like I just said, we have an option to have some kind of a unlocked that gives us a either a really nice reduced fee for fast travel, or something that we can use that has a cooldown that's totally free, say like once every 1 hour. It'd be really nice. That way we can bounce all over the map, the different areas, because there are definitely different areas I would love to go to and be able to just go based on my time and farm. I'm sure other players feel the same way. So, yeah. But, yeah, other than that, hey, if anyone has any other ideas based on that, let me know in the comments below. I know there's a lot of other ideas going through my mind right now, but those are the top 3 that come to my mind. So other than that, I'll see y'all in the next Quinfall video. Till then, keep safe and peace.